and it was drama that led to scenes such as this. The winning dressing room. Sunderland will be celebrating not just tonight, but very much long into the summer. Curtis, you've been there covered in champagne. How does it feel?
Honestly, it's fantastic. Those are the moments. Listen, I think they'd rather the cameras be out of there so they can just enjoy themselves and crack on now. But yeah, there'll be a few sore heads tomorrow, but they won't complain. But yeah, now it's just about enjoying the moment. As I said, you know you've done it now. You've got the reality of seeing the fans and seeing the celebrations, but just go and enjoy it now and worry about what comes next after.
Is it about now, Russell, that it sinks in just what the team has done together?
Yeah, I think you start having chats like individually and just looking at each other and realising what's just actually happened. Naively, I didn't bring a change of clothes this time last year, so I stank all night until the next day when I could get hold of my bag. But yeah, it's an amazing moment. But these are the moments you sort of go off in ones and twos and realise the enormity of what's just happened.
Singing "We Are Premier League," Joby, it's a magical moment for them, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. I mean, these are, you know, when you are finished, Curtis was just saying there, this is probably the first day since he has retired that he really missed being in an environment like this. But it is something that whenever you have finished and the dust has settled on a long career, you look back on, there's special moments and they're hard to come by. You know, you don't get them that often, particularly at this level. You're not a Man City winning every season. So these are the ones that you have to savour. And again, in 10, 20 years' time, you look back on and go, what a brilliant achievement.
The key question, Russell, is now what comes next, because you've been there yourself. It's been euphoria, and then the Premier League comes along, the juggernaut that is the Premier League. And if you take a look at the playoff winners that have gone up and where they finished, this is not to re-emphasise anything to do with Southampton, my friend.
Thank you.
You genuinely know this. But, I mean, the job is seismic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's huge. And I think they would have been planning for two scenarios. You have to. And that makes it even tougher sometimes when you don't know what you're going into. And then you have to all agree on the expectation, what the aims need to be, where you need to improve.
How easy is it to agree on the expectation?
Yeah, that's not easy at all. It can often be very difficult. But they've had a plan, and it feels like they've had a long-term plan with the young players they've had, and I'm sure they won't try and sway too far away from that. And I'm sure they will look to add in their own way and try and improve in their own way. And it'll be exciting to see them in the Premier League next season, especially with their fans in the stadium, and that's a huge boost to them and can really be advantageous. And it'll be interesting to see what happens over the summer.
Key part of that, as Russell's saying there, Curtis, the role of the fans, because my word, they've done their bit this season, haven't they?
Oh, they have. Like I say, they've been through the mill, this club, and they've never wavered. They've always been behind them, and they've always supported them through every level. And I think, like I say, going to the Premier League, it's not going to be an empty seat in the house. So they'll just be happy for any day that comes up, particularly Derby Day, as we spoke about. When that comes around, that's going to be a massive one for them. But they'll just be happy to set foot back in the Premier League, because it's been a long time and something that they feel has been coming a long while.